All right, everybody. Well, welcome. If you're just getting on the Zoom here today, go ahead and let us know where you are Zooming in from. We have pretty much every time zone in the world probably covered on the Zoom here today. It's a little late here in the United States. I know we have people joining from all around the world here, so let us know in the chat. Let's see. I'm about 10 p.m. here on the west coast of the U.S. We've got 1 a.m., 1 in the morning, east coast of the U.S. So let's see. We got folks from Romania, United States. Welcome. Atlanta, 1 a.m. We got Australia, Poland, China, Georgia, Romania. There we go. We got people just, I can't even keep up with the chat. We have so many people joining here. Welcome, everybody. Let us know, Queensland. Let us know, Taiwan. Let us know where you are Zooming in from. This is Mark Smith. I'm actually the CEO of DreamTrips International. We're going to get started here in about 30 to 45 seconds. We want to give people an opportunity to join. We've got people from Ohio, Italy, Canada. Welcome, Georgia, Australia. Welcome, Australia. Welcome, Colorado. Atlanta's in the house. Kenya. Welcome, Detroit, Michigan, Hong Kong, Tampa, Florida, Missouri. New Zealand, welcome. Norway, welcome. Got Alice from Malaysia. Welcome, Alice. California's in the house here. Arkansas, Australia, New Jersey. Welcome, everybody. We're going to get started here shortly as you're joining us. If you're just joining us here today, this is a really true global call. You'll notice there's people that are chatting in from all over the world here, from Malaysia to Australia to the United States to Poland to Romania, Hungary, the UK, Norway, Italy. Welcome, everybody. Malaysia, mainland China, Hong Kong, Singapore, Thailand, Fiji. Man, everybody's jealous. Liliana, we're all jealous that you're in Fiji. Someday we'll get there. We want to come. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to our Canadian friends. Welcome aboard, everybody. We're going to get started here. Let's give it about another 15 seconds. Let everybody get queued up in the chat. We got a lot of people joining. Welcome, everybody. I think we've represented every single time zone in the world at this point on this Zoom, so we can definitely say that we're global. Some of us are falling asleep. Some of us are about ready to go to sleep, and some are just waking up from having a night's sleep. So it's a great way to have here in the family. All right, welcome, Budapest, Hungary. Welcome, everybody. All right, I'm going to just take the chat screen off my screen for a second here. All right, welcome, everybody. Very excited to have everyone aboard here today. We're going to get started here in just a moment. This is Mark Smith. I'm zooming in from the United States, the West Coast here in California. Clear skies here in California, and we're all around the world on this Zoom. We've got a great announcement and some great information that we're going to share here today. Been waiting all weekend to be able to get to this point. All right, welcome, everybody. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start. So, Megan, if you can, I think you already spotlighted me. I appreciate that. All right, well, welcome, Dream Trippers from around the world. This is a super exciting day here today for us here, and it's the end of one month and the beginning of the next. So depending on where you're joining us from around the world here today, for some of you, you already started May. For those of us here in the United States, we're 3 minutes into the beginning of May, so it's the middle of the night here in the United States. For those of you that are just waking up in Poland, I think it's 6 a.m., 7 a.m. We have the middle of the day in Australia, about 3 p.m. in the afternoon. We've got our folks in the middle of the afternoon in Asia Pacific Rim. And so I know from Malaysia to Singapore to mainland China to Hong Kong, and then all the way through Europe and back to the United States. It's a pretty cool experience to truly be a true global organization and an incredible community of travelers. So what I'm going to do here, I've got about 30 minutes with you. Just going to ask that you stay with me for all 30 minutes. We're super excited about what's going on right now in the company. For those of you that are brand new, my name is Mark Smith. I'm the CEO of DreamTrips International. I'm also one of the co-owners here at the company. And myself, my wife, Tammy, who's not going to speak today, who's managing the chat room here for us today. We've got our staff all over the world plugged in at all the different time zones. I just want to officially congratulate everybody on an absolute incredible month in April. It was the largest month in the company's history. You know, some people have wondered what we're doing with our promotions and our strategy. I'm going to lay out the next chess piece, if you would, the next step in our strategy. We have a 90-day strategy here at the company to take DreamTrips International truly to the next level. But tonight is about two things. We're going to make a major announcement, but we also wanted to do a lot of congratulations. And, equally around the world, not only have we had our best month in the company's history, today was our biggest day in the company's history. Yesterday was the biggest day in the company's history. The day before was the biggest day in the company's history. So all we just do is we're breaking records every single day right now and adding just thousands and thousands and thousands of members from around the world. So congratulations, one, for all of you as our travel ambassadors for using this promotion wisely to expand your team and expand your territory and truly add to your travel community. One of the things that we have here outside of our official company mission statement is we want to be the largest travel community in the world. And those of you that took advantage of this promotion to add to your travel community have truly built the beginning of a foundation of something that can really be amazing over the next 90 days as we launch different strategic things that we will, tonight being one of them. But we've got a very well baked out business plan and a strategic way of getting into the summer, driving our business through the summer and out of the summer here, and speaking the summer here in the United States. Very, very important to have a strategy that's something that's easy to do, that's fun, that's duplicatable. One of the things here, being a travel ambassador is understanding that. And some of you really went out and took that to the next level. And so I'm very excited to tell you that we have people on here today that grew their community by over 100 new members in the month of April. We have other leaders on here that grew their community over 200 to 300. We have folks from around the world on here that grew their travel community in the month of April, over 500 new members. We have people that broke 1,000 new members on this Zoom here today. We have people that broke over 2,000 members. So you can just see we have people that really went out there that around the world and grew their travel community by thousands of people, to give you the numbers, right? Quite frankly, it's pretty astonishing to see what's happened when people came together and said, hey, we're going to go for it. We're going to put DreamTrips in front of the world. We're going to share this incredible program, our new rewards program, our loyalty points program, and our DreamTrips roadmap has got people really, really excited to compete on how many trips they can go on and unlock all of these great rewards that we've offered, including a free cruise on your 6 months. And so there's another congratulations, every one of you that joined under our $1, test drive program, try out a DreamTrips membership. One of the great things that you are able to also realize in doing that is you already have 1 month of your 6 months out of the way. So you now only have 5 months left of being a member of DreamTrips to earn your free cruise. Pretty shortly into the new month, we're going to start showing people what that free cruise looks like. We're going to do a demo of the website so you can actually see the actual real website. It won't matter as much right now because it's 5 months from now. So you'll see some cruises that may not be there in 5 months, but there'll be cruises that you don't see. And I plan on demoing that. So I'm really excited about that as well, being able to do that. So congratulations and welcome to all of our brand new, the newest DreamTrips members to our family, to our travel community. Right now, we're being translated into Spanish, Chinese, Romanian, Hungarian, and Polish. And so we're in 6 languages right now, including English, which is pretty awesome. I've been in this industry for 22 years. It's not easy to truly build a real global community. One of the things I'm really proud of everybody with is how you guys really work as one team. If only the world could work like DreamTrips is working, the world would be a better place, right? And so to have so many different cultures and so many different languages and so many different types of people, right? From all different backgrounds, all different upbringings, different experiences, different careers that have all come together to build the world's largest travel community where nothing else matters in that community, right? Everybody's kind of looked at the same way. You're a dream tripper. And I'm here to tell you this, the past couple of days, and you'll see this on social media, we had a dream trip going on in Santorini. Greece. We had a dream trip also in Athens, Greece. I know some of you are on here today. Give us a big shout out. Let us know how your trip was. I was in the WhatsApp group. I was jealous about the food and the camaraderie, the friendship, the amazing excursions. And then y'all went to Athens, Greece together, and that looked amazing as well. And so for those of you that are new, we're going to be teaching you how to use your membership shortly into this week. But I want to get to that information in just a moment. And so the first thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and share my screen here real briefly. And what I want to do is I want to go to our first raffle winner, okay, of the biggest promotion we've run on our new system. And that is for everyone that joined for $1 in our new promotion was entered into a contest to win $10,000 worth of loyalty points. So this person is going to be able to travel at a discount for a very long time and do some pretty amazing things with this prize. And so without any further ado, one of the things I'm excited about is this person was recruited, or the referral was from a new person who referred a new person. So this is someone that was not even part of the company in the beginning of this promotion and were brought in by someone who wasn't even a part of the company yet. And that's the most exciting thing for us, is to see that happen. And so without any further ado, Shadon Crippen, congratulations. You have just won $10,000 worth of loyalty points that are going to be loaded into your back office, into your travel portal. I can't even imagine what you could do with that. That just simply means that every time you go book a condo, you have enough loyalty points to get, I think it's $500 we allow you to use on every one of the 1 week condos. So you got plenty of those around the world. So you got years of those you can go to. And then just everything from cruises to hotel bookings. What an awesome thing. So super excited for you. Congratulations. And welcome to DreamTrips as a brand new member, because you are absolutely brand new. Cannot wait to hear more about your story to be able to use this promotion. And so speaking of this promotion, I know some of you, the past couple of hours has had a little difficulty enrolling. I was speaking to some of our leaders right before this that were in the waiting room here. One of the single largest network marketing technology platforms in the world is here in the United States. Matter of fact, a lot of the very, very large network marketing companies use the same software company. And that company went down just a few hours ago. The technology, I mean, they have a technology issue, brought it back up, and just the past half hour went down again, and now it's back up, I understand. But here's what I want to let you know. It's not just DreamTrips. It's several large network marketing companies that are on the same platform. So I don't know if we had anything to do with that, but here's what I do know. You guys are bringing in thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of new members in a very short period of time. In the past 48 hours, it's been absolutely incredible. I've been around for 22 years in this industry, and you guys are just crushing it right now. I mean, the whole entire network marketing, social selling, affiliate industry worldwide right now is talking about DreamTrips. I mean, we even have some hecklers and even probably some haters because of the amount of noise we're creating. And it's not just our $1 promotion. It is, we launched a world-class loyalty program, right? Which is an incredible way to earn loyalty points in our discount engine. And then our DreamTrips rewards, where we can go through this roadmap. And as you take DreamTrips, you're unlocking other rewards. And then to bring on all of these thousands and thousands of new members, and them all get $500 worth of loyalty points and then a free cruise at their 6th month, has just created so much noise in the travel industry, in the network marketing industry, in the affiliate arenas around the world. I mean, I've been getting calls from a lot of our competitors, quite frankly, saying, what the heck are you guys doing at DreamTrips? And now, you know, we're going in and out of probably melting down some technology out there, but we'll get it back up. Don't worry about that. Just keep on keeping on. We'll get this thing right. And so what I want to do is I want to get the biggest part of tonight's call out of the way. I've gotten calls from just about every leadership organization from around the world of DreamTrips. I mean, like I said, we have every single time zone from around the world on this Zoom right now. Leaders from, I mean, I think we probably have about 25 languages actually listening into this call. We're translating into 6. and people are translating on their own using their own technology to translate just on their own. They've got a room of people speaking Italian, and there's someone there that's trying to do the best they can translate us into Italian right now. We have people in France, right there in Paris, that are translating on their own. I mean, I haven't seen something like this too many times in my 22-year career, where just everybody's talking about what's going on in our company, what are we doing? Not just the fact that our promotion is absolutely incredible, because it gives people the ability to get in with a very low to no barrier of entry to try our product. We put our brand behind this promotion because we're giving anyone that's smart at business can see, we're spending money, right? We're investing in a new member. Join. We're waiving all of the enrollment fees, which are normally $200 to over $2,000 to enroll in our company. And in addition to that, we're actually giving $500 worth of loyalty points. They're real points. They're worth $1 for $1 value in our booking engine. And so it's a pretty big investment on our behalf as a company. Why would we do something so big? Is because we have that much confidence that when you introduce a member through this method, through this model that we just built, that member is going to see the value, because it's real discounts and it's a great portal. See the unbelievable catalog of the dream trips that we have from around the world, and then the ability to be able to just be part of an incredibly cool travel club. And so one of the things I'm going to announce right now is, because people have blown up our phones all over the weekend, is we are officially extending the $1 promotion for the entire month of May. We're still going to be given the $500 worth of loyalty points, and all of the entries that come in at $1 as a brand new member will still get the cruise on their 6 months. And so this is something that I know that you guys have been just going crazy for. Okay, I'm ecstatic. I have to tell you, I wouldn't have thought we would just so easily expand upon this model. But there's no way we could take this away from you. I mean, the delivery of new members that you have done, the acquisition model that this has presented has been absolutely just way bigger than we could have ever calculated. The company is just going to reward you with more stuff. This is just the beginning of several announcements over the next 90 days that literally, I believe, are going to change the dynamics of this industry. This is industry disruptive at this point. This is not just some little promotion. There's a strategy that's all built behind what we're doing right now. And what I want to do is I'm going to bring on some leaders right now, because I want you to hear from all around the world. And I want to teach you at the end of this call how you can, in May, completely change the dynamics of your team. And I want to show everyone on the call, every single person, how you could go and create $500 to $5,000 to even $10,000 a month of residual income from this model. And that's not just a hype sales number. Those are real numbers. I mean, there's people right now in the month of April. Okay. And I'm not going to name names. I don't like doing that, but there are people on this call right now that created a $10,000 potential residual income monthly, not a one-time check, monthly, from 3 weeks of this promotion. And so just think, you all started this promotion with 0 people that started at $1. All of you are ending the promotion with many, many, many people. Some of you have a few, some of you have dozens, some of you have hundreds, some of you have thousands. And so you're starting day one of the new promotion already with a team of people that understand the $1 entry, and they understand how the loyalty points and rewards work. So it's absolutely incredible what we can create on the very first day. It's why I'm up in the middle of the night. It's why the company here in the United States, it's 1 o'clock in the morning for some of our staff members. We're all awake because we don't want to lose 1 minute of momentum. And so what I want to do right now, I'm going to start sharing. I'm going to bring on some leaders from around the world, and I'm going to come back on and talk to you about how to absolutely maximize this promotion. Some of you, you might have slept for the first week of the promotion wondering, what are we doing? How does it work? Is it real? Some people, it takes 2 weeks for them to go, oh my goodness, this is amazing, right? And some of you caught on towards the end of the promotion. You're like, oh my goodness, I made a mistake. I didn't get as excited. I didn't understand it as much. And now I'm going to go for it. And last minute, you put a huge team together and you added to the community. But for a lot of you, you're like, we need more time. We need more time. And so what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go out to the UK. I'm going to start off with Shush. Shush has gone out there and absolutely crushed this promotion. And look, I'm just going to say it. I probably shouldn't say it. I'm just going to do it anyways. I mean, Shush created a 6-figure income in 3 weeks in this promotion. If you really look at it, we'll know next month, on the first month when everybody gets their second month membership charge, but I can already see the numbers. I know the average charge. I know the average membership. And although you would have thought that, most people would sell the standard plan because you're coming in at $1, 50% of our enrollments are not the standard plan. And it just shows you that the customers coming in and taking advantage actually shows of the bigger memberships we have. I'm sure you've probably added up, but in 3 weeks, you basically, what it looks like, have created a 6-figure income off of a monthly check that is going to grow past the $10,000 a month increase of what you did in the past 3 weeks with your team. And so I wanted to start with you because you really took it serious. I know when we first talked about this $1 promo, you got the exponential, the geometric growth that could happen. You went right to work, lined up your leaders, and you guys started to think about how we can multiply. And it's been crazy to watch what you guys have done. So Shush, we're going to go out to the UK. Tell us what's happening out there.
Hold on one second. Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Right, everyone. So if you can see me and hear me, put an 888 in the chat. 888. Okay, that's the very lucky number in Asia and around the world. This is the abundance number. Right. Yeah, it's been crazy. I thought I was going to get some sleep, and Mark has just now extended the promotion. So I think I've been averaging about 4 hours a night for the last 3 weeks, but it's been unbelievable. It's been spectacular. In fact, yesterday we surpassed 2,500 enrollments since we started, and just in one day yesterday, more than 650 people came in. So that just gives you an idea of, like, this is what I call compounded momentum. And really, it's certainly not just me. I mean, working with Dr. Wu, my business partner, and my brother, man, I mean, we've been working like crazy. And obviously, the important thing was to make sure that we had a duplication system. And, it was amazing. I mean, last week I was in Santorini. I was on the Discover trip in Santorini. And like, by the time I got there on Sunday night, like, I think we were actually on 700 enrollments, like, in the promotion. And by the time I left Santorini, we were up to about 1,400. And then obviously for the rest of the week, it just went absolutely crazy. But I mean, as Mark said, we got people in our team who've done more than 1,000, more than 800, more than 400, more than 300. Maybe 60 people got their 4 within this period of time. And that's been amazing. So the thing is, obviously now, moving forward in this next 4 weeks with this extension, the key is, the tip that I'll give you is move fast, right? So the thing is, I told my leaders, don't be doing presentations. Don't do like meetings, Zoom presentations, none of that, right? The thing is, that's just wasting time. So what we have been teaching people is just use short videos. We either use a 5-minute or a 25-minute or 15-minute, depending on the language. Okay, get people to have a look, have a word with them, get them excited. Just give them the bullet points. Say, listen, you can join for $1, saving $2.30 to $6.30. You're going to get 500 loyalty points straight away, and you're going to get a free cruise in 6 months. I mean, listen, it's a no-brainer. Get involved. You're going to save money on the travel. And, it's just keep it simple. I'm all about simple. And obviously, once you bring people on, then it's important to onboard them in the right way. Get them plugged into our system of calls, the Euro Connect, the Global Connect, the DTA, right? Just get people part of that community. Obviously, we have team WhatsApp groups, and make sure you got a team WhatsApp group if you don't already, and just get people excited, because when people see all those new enrollments and the welcome badges coming in, like, I mean, I couldn't even keep up. It was so fast. Yesterday we were seeing 20 to 30 enrollments every 10 minutes. It was just insane. And obviously we broke the system, but listen, get excited about this. Now this is a amazing opportunity with this extension to go big. So thank you very much, everyone, for listening. It's back to you, Mark. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Shush. We go from the UK now. We're going to head over to Australia. We've got, like I said, we got every time zone on here. Then I head over to Kylie. I know you guys are crushing it right now. Kylie, you've been in the true definition of no sleep phase. So tell us what's happening from the down under.
Hey everybody, it's KickAss Kylie. Mark, thank you so much for extending this promo, and a massive welcome to all of our new members. Oh my goodness, how amazing. I have goosebumps that we've just had that extension. And Shush, oh my goodness, I'm following you, buddy. You're amazing. You've certainly set the pace for us all, and just loving it. So guys, I wanted to just share a couple of little stories that might inspire you, because, sometimes when you start, you really suck at this. And it's easy to look at someone like Shush or, Mark or myself and the other leaders that you're going to hear from and, compare yourself, get caught up in that compare-itis. And everyone's in your own journey with this, and we're all in this together. And so I want to share a huge shout out to my team, who have just been incredible. We've all just worked together, supported each other, and, teamwork makes the dream work. And I love that we are all one big team. But I want to give a special shout out to my good buddy, Jeff Ross. Now, Jeff, I actually shared this with him 8 years ago, and he said, no, it wasn't the right time. I did a big social media post last year. He saw the post and he said, oh my goodness, I'm not missing out. I'm in. But guess what? He sucked at this. Like, he really struggled. Now, Jeff is actually an online marketer. He builds websites. He's a tech nerd. He's incredible at building stuff out online, but he really struggled with having heart-to-heart conversations. And at the beginning of this promo, he was so hungry to have that breakthrough and to get this. And he actually fell down the stairs and landed himself in hospital. So he was devastated that, we've just got this incredible promo, this new loyalty program. And he thought, that's it, like, I've blown my chance. And so we had a chat, and I just want to share from literally zero, someone who struggled. And look, if you guys have struggled with this, like, drop some ones. Like, if you resonate with this, if that's been your journey, you're seeing everybody else have success and thinking, man, like, why are they crushing this? Why am I not having success in this? Well, I've got to tell you, you got to do your apprenticeship. And you've got to link arms with your leaders like Shush, like myself and the other leaders within, and you've got to plug into the system. And I just want to share, I have goosebumps, and I'm probably going to cry. This was 2 hours ago, so I know the numbers have gone up since then. But from his hospital bed, Jeff has been able to build in this promo a team of almost 60 people, 60. A global team. He has 26 in Australia, 14 in New Zealand, 6 in the US, 1 in Denmark, 1 in Malawi, 1 in UK, 1 in Germany, 1 in Uganda, 1 in Ghana, and 1 in Vanuatu. And honestly, I'm just proud beyond words, because with this $1 promo, anyone can be a success at this. I want to give a shout out to beautiful Mans. Mandy's based in Armidale. Mandy's tried a lot of these things before. She's never created success. She's never been able to sponsor one person or make 1 cent in any network marketing company. Well, I'm so excited. Mans joined her second person today. So Mans is now here. Oh, look at me. I'm a bawling mess. Proud mama here. She's just joined her second person. She's a traveler too. She's unlocked that second tier of income. So guys, here's my quick 3 tips for you. Number 1, be loud and proud and share this with the world. What we have is amazing. Share it on social media, share it everywhere, because, people are looking for this. And we've got an SW rule. Some will, some won't. So what? Somewhere 6 are waiting and wishing for you to reach out to them. Second thing, make sure you ask the closing question. Are you ready to get in? And third thing, make sure you follow up and support them. All right, Mark, back to you, rock star.
Awesome. I appreciate that. And I know the Aussies are super pumped. Kylie told me she'd fly to the United States and handle me Aussie style if I didn't extend the promo. So you can take Kylie as well. But now what I want to do, I want to go over to Europe to Raffo. Raffo is standing by. I know you guys are absolutely crushing it as well. Got a big strategy, got a super excited team. And I know we're all going to be heading to Slovenia together soon, and then Croatia. So Rafa, let us know. And I know you're partnered up with Chris, who's translating right now. So I want to thank Chris for helping out with the translation. And you guys are double teaming this. Tell us what's happening from Poland.
Yes, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Let me just mute Chris much more so I will hear my voice, not hear voice in my head. But we are business partners, so I hear him all the time. But guys, yes, this is exciting time, and that's what is going on. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning already. I am on my feet from 4 o'clock in the morning. It's not only clicking and checking the system, but that is true. The excitement is huge. On the beginning, like I don't understood what is going on, and I was not like, why is $1 when it could be normally? But in the few days, I understood catch up what exactly Mark meaning with this promotion and how we can build the army of people. So in the future, whatever is change, you don't work alone. You don't work with the few people. You can work with the hundreds of people. And when the promotion is started, of course, we're running. We use the tools, we use the webinars, everything. So few hundred people joined to our team in the last 3 weeks. And that's what I love in the network marketing. You can work in your place. We normally saying it's like work locally, earn globally. And because we're building online, so right now our team is like in the 12 or 13 countries so far. And even we got team in the Hawaii. Well, I never was in the Hawaii, but because contact someone knows someone, and because we just sharing nice vibes and good promotion. So that, like you guys said before, like we give people access, and we mentioned that we tell them, don't believe us what we say, just check everything, stay with us. Pick up your cruise in the 6 months time, use the money, spend time, go on the holiday, and you will decide what you want to do more. But we see when people like say like, no, I am not sure. On the another or 2 days later, I saw it like Traveler 1, Traveler 2, Traveler 3, and move on. So yes, we are exciting, moving forward, and right now is good time to push the line and move forward. So make from the few hundred, make few thousand for another month. Thank you.
Awesome, Rafa. I appreciate that. We're seeing you soon in Croatia and Slovenia, you and the crew. And what I want to do now is I want to go out to the East Coast, United States. Hadiatu Demboya. We kept you up late tonight. Not that you were going to be able to go to sleep anyways, but love to hear what's going on. I know you guys are really crushing it right now. I've watched like your daily count. I started watching your daily numbers, and then I started watching them hourly because they got too big on the daily. So you guys are killing it. Super pumped for you. And tell us what's happening on the East Coast of the United States.
For sure. What's up, everybody? Gosh, we are definitely not going to sleep for forever now. Thank you very much, Mark and Tammy. We so appreciate you guys. This has been a whirlwind, truly, guys. I'll tell you that when we launched the promotion, it's so crazy. The very day we launched the promotion, I had a very close family member pass away literally hours after it. And mentally, I was like, I cannot let anything throw me off. But I'll tell you, the power of network marketing is that you do have a team and you have people that will support you along the way. And so our team literally rallied behind, and sales were coming in. While I was trying to get my mind completely wrapped around what I needed to do with the family, I was doing what I can. And I say that because I want to be real with all of you. We are all going to have life happen, and everything in our lives will shift. And if you haven't created a team or a mindset, a team mentality, you'll be in trouble. And so people that weren't my downline, like Chris Miller and Dylan Delgado, they were taking the brunt of the work. Guys, that's what's exciting. And they don't make any money from me at all, but that's the DreamTrips International culture that we have created. That is special. We went on a dream trip. So we were all in Cancun. And while we were on that trip, guys, that was the first time that I could truly say I got to lock in like never before. I like to enjoy every now and again. But what I did was I said, let me go to the room, because leaders lead from the front. And the speed of the leader is the speed of the pack. And if we want to kick this into another gear, I knew that I had to kick it into another gear. I was staying in the room with one of our teammates, and I said, like, I'm not going to sleep, and I'm going to make sure she sees me not go to sleep, so she'll understand exactly how serious this is. And I'm telling you, you guys, lead yourself first, and everybody will follow along the way. I mean, the way that the team has grown, like you said, Mark, I was feeling the same way. I was like, oh, Daily, it's good. And I'm like, God, it's every hour. Like, I really wanted to turn my alerts off on my phone. I started getting nervous. I'm like, there's too many people coming in at one time. I don't know where they're coming from. But if that's not the best problem you could ever have, being in this industry for 10 years now, I've never seen a promotion like this. And what we did was we rallied. So we were telling everybody during the day, utilize the 5-minute videos, get people started. And part of the training was every single night throughout the promotion, we did one webinar. And we all plugged everybody in it. We saw it grow nonstop. So people that were getting on, some of them were already in, some of them, they were watched the 5-minute video and they needed some more. But we created a system. Shush said it. Kylie said it. Raffle said, we got to have a system that's put in place. And, you know, that's where we win, is that we have something that nobody else has ever seen before. I mean, today, thank you, Mark and Tammy, again, we literally had one of our team members who, I got a young man started from social media. So just from posting on social media, he reached out to me. I got him started a couple of days ago. He is super busy. He literally said this to me. He said, I don't really have a lot of time. I'm probably not going to really build this. You know, I was in a company before, but I don't have tons of time to do this. His very first day, he put in 4 people in one day, and one of those individuals just won that prize, the grand prize, 10,000. Like, girl, you better take me on a trip with you. Like, put me as your +1. And, you know, that's what's special. You could be very brand new, and your life can literally change in a minute. And so if I were to give you guys, like, you know, what would be some great advice for right now? I would tell you to start your business at 0 right this second and create a goal. When I was doing the presentations, and you guys that have been on, you have seen, I said, my biggest mistake I made in network marketing is that I did not think big enough, fast enough. I kept saying like, well, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do this. I don't know that many people, but 10 can turn into 100 just as quickly as 100 can turn into 1,000. I truly believe in these next couple of weeks, we will be the #1 company that people are looking at. Like, they're already paying attention to this promotion, but what they're going to pay attention to is the culture that we're creating. And they're going to pay attention to the type of people that are leveling up in a major way. Guys, listen, people that have never had success. I am watching people on my team that have been with me for years that haven't had any success. Their confidence was definitely starting to like sink a little bit. They're more excited now than ever before. I'm seeing people lead that I've never seen lead, and I knew they could, but it's this. This is the confidence builder that people are looking for. And last but not least, talk about a trip. We are talking about Dubai in September nonstop. So literally on the presentation, anytime I talk to somebody, we are talking about it. So we have ingrained it in their minds that when I get in, I need to go ahead and book. So we literally already have people that signed up and they're already booking for Dubai because they're like, we can't miss out on what's happening along the way. So Mark, this is something I've never seen before. I am crazy excited. I'm super grateful for our team, the support around, you know, Martin Ruoff, thank you for picking up when I couldn't. And I just want you to know that we're in the right place at the right time with the right company. Mark, I appreciate you. I love you guys. And let's get this thing rocking and rolling.
Awesome. Thank you, Hadi. And super excited. I know this, I think this is important for everybody to know. The story that she just told is a very important story, because when you can bring aboard a new person who brings on a new person, and there's not a lot of training involved there's a simple duplicatable system, and the new person, the brand new lady, right? I mean, just got $10,000 in loyalty points. That's always cool too. But we're hearing these stories from all around. Like, we had someone that signed up on the dollar promotion who booked a cruise, and 4 days, 5 days later or whatnot, they were on the cruise. We've had people that have gone in and have gone on a trip. We have people that have gone in the booking portal. They've already used all 500 of their points, saved $500 on whatever they booked in the portal. So it's really cool to see that. Let's go switch time zones. Let's go back from the US. Let's go out to Singapore right now. This next gentleman, who's also a partner with Shush, like I said, is set up in one 3-week period, has already keyed in, like I said, getting to a 6-figure income just in a 3-week promotion is pretty cool. And that's, just look at the average of how many thousands have come in, how many thousands are members, and that's how I add up that, right? But I've had the opportunity to travel with Dr. Wu. We hustled it out in Hong Kong. He, myself, Tammy, on a dream trip, and just fairly recently, it seems like it was just a few weeks ago. But this guy's a servant leader, man. He does not sleep. He may live in Singapore, but Singapore must have no time zone, because he texts me at 10 a.m. my time, 3 a.m. my time, which is sometime his time, and all of his time zones. So I don't know how you do it, Dr. Wu. And I know you guys are still going strong, but great team there in Asia Pacific. Tell us what's happening, man.
Well, right now, just very quickly, let me just turn off the blur. I've actually got 2 laptops running. So I've got 2 earphones on. I've got one listening to you in English. I've got one listening to Buffy's translation in Chinese, just to making sure I'm recording the calls. And I'm checking the back office right here as I'm talking, as I'm seeing. So it's pretty cool. It's I think in Asia alone, we had some challenges in the beginning. And then of course, Mark, thank you for making the trip over to Hong Kong back in March. And that lit a fire under all of us. And of course, the 8th of April promo, the $1, that was pretty amazing. But I think even more than that is also the loyalty program, and just having good products when people pay the monthly fees, having something that makes the membership really, really valuable, really worthwhile. And then when you throw in the $1, and then that's just a no-brainer. So big thanks to Mark. In Asia alone, I want to mention a lot of team leaders' names, but I'm afraid I forget some of them because there's so many leaders that really put in the time and effort to really share with the team members. And it's not me, it's not just Shush, it's everybody. All right. Even the guy who brought in 1 person, even the guy who brought in 4 people, they deserve some praise as well. That everybody's really making an effort. Don't mind me saying, but my throat is a bit sore because I've been talking nonstop. But I think it's worthwhile. It's definitely worth our while. And if you understand how the matrix works and you do the numbers, the income's going to come. And I'm looking forward to doing there's an upcoming Dubai features for Asian team that's happening in May. I'll be Dubai and Qatar. So really looking forward to that. And then after that, I'll be sure to call Mark and Tammy for more dream trips. I think this is going to be a very, very good month of May. For that matter, this will really set us up for the whole year. So with that, thank you, Mark. Thanks a lot for all the amazing promotions and what it's done for us in the last just couple of months alone. It's been amazing.
You got to appreciate you too, Dr. Wu. I know the Asian time zone is not easy to work in when for you and the Australians with the US company. So we try to do the best we can. And I appreciate all of the leaders there in Asia that I got to meet at my last Hong Kong trip and got to spend some time in Hong Kong. Really, really impressed by everybody, and also the camaraderie of how everybody works together. And that's just really hard to do in our industry. What I want to do is speaking about team players, I want to go out now to Budapest, Hungary, to Attila. Attila's, just an amazing leader. His team also just absolutely crushed it in this promotion. I watched the duplication happen so fast. I'm not surprised by that. I knew Attila was going to go out there and run out of the gate like he's an Iron Man guy. So I knew as soon as he got a promotion or a contest, he's going to make sure he did it big time. And Attila, I know that you guys have really poured it on, especially this past week. I've watched the duplication go crazy, but you're also a master at the online booking engine. Your team really uses the product, and I love that about you guys. So tell us what's going on in your time zone in Budapest, Hungary.
Good morning, good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank you, Mark and Tammy Smith. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. I'm in network marketing industry over 13, 15 years, you know. I have never, ever seen such a promotion. And I tell you why. Let me tell you a very short story. I work with DreamTrips since 13 years. And since the beginning, it has happened so many times that my people had to bring the prospect in front of me. I was the one who went over 100 dream trips. I was the one who had to sell dream trips for the new prospect and get them signed up. That's happened so far, but it has totally changed. You know, from now, as you said as well, people just sign up, and then they can sign up a new people, and that new people can sign up 5 without his or her sponsor or without me. It's never ever happened. You know, it's so simple. The system is crazy simple, and that's just amazing. So I love that people can work by themselves. I have a lady in my team, and they becoming a leader, and she became a leader. 1 month ago, she had 4 people in her matrix, and now she has 68. And she signed up 11 people by herself, and she has a team now. And people joining to her, and 4 of them already got the 4. That's crazy. Never happened such thing before. Right now, I'm not in Budapest, but I'm in Germany, Munich, with my friend János, who is a long-time dream tripper, you know, and we came to celebrate her birthday. And there were some people who came to the birthday party, you know, and at the end, we had to do the sign up. At the birthday party in the car, I had my laptop with me, you know, and I had to go there and sign the guest up. So that's never ever happened. People duplicate the business. So thank you so much, all the people. Oh, and gratulate all the people, especially my sponsor and mentor, Shush. He's smashed it so much, you know. Thank you, Shush. And thank you, Mark and Tammy, again, and congratulate all the leaders and all the people here. Thank you, Mark.
Awesome. Thank you, Attila. And tell János we said hello. I don't know if it's his birthday. Happy birthday. I know you guys are there for the party, and it was good spending time with him on our last trip to Prague as well. So it's so great for those of you that are just joining us for the first time. You can see, I mean, we all kind of know each other. A lot of us have been able to travel to each other's countries. And if you're new to our travel community, one of the very cool things about DreamTrips that, you know, you don't get to see really from the outside is when you go on these trips, you're meeting people also that live in the country that you're visiting. And so you're getting a different experience when you're kind of like traveling like a local, if you would. And so it's really cool to do that. Last but not least, and I want to go to one more gentleman that's also having huge success. I know that he's making a big run here with this promotion, also a servant leader. I know that we can't feature everybody on this call, but I know that Erica Richburg is a big part of his leadership team, making big things happen there in Atlanta as well. And so, Makai, I know you've been a global builder for many years. And so, like, tell us what you're seeing happen because of the simplicity of kind of what this model's doing.
Yes. Hey, Mark, thank you so much. And what's up, DTI family? Listen, I can't wait to meet y'all on a dream trip somewhere around the world. Mark and Tammy, really from the bottom of my heart and from our organization, we really just thank you. Thank you for launching this. And, you know, what I love about this model is you can't underestimate the power of one. And then I really want to speak life into the brand new person that's here. You just got started, or maybe you've been here for a few months and you joined last month and you haven't gotten your one yet. Please allow these stories that you're hearing to not say, man, you know, all these people are having success, but why not me? You have to believe that it's possible for you, because it is possible for you. The key is just to stay in your activity. You know, when you focus on the results, they don't tend to show up. But if you focus on going hard every single day and you treat every single day like it's its last, tomorrow is not promised. So please don't take this promotion for granted. Wake up tomorrow and pretend like the promotion ends tomorrow. Wake up Tuesday and pretend like the promotion ends Tuesday. And just stay in the mentality of activity, because when you do the activity, the results are going to show up. I mean, I got to give just such a shout out to Gwendolyn Johnson on here. I know she's on here. She's killing it. She signed up 14 people in just the last, I think it was 3 days. Okay, we also got Terry Stevenson on here. Brand new, just got started with $1, and her team has grown into 7 people in a very short period of time. Also, Morgan, I have to shout out you, because this is just another gal who's busy. She's a wife, she's a mom, she works several jobs, and she's built her organization to over 20 people in such a short period of time. Markeisha, another great example, been in the business for a while, but didn't really ever get that traction, but she caught the belief, and she believed that it was possible for her. You must believe that it's possible for you to win. You must believe that if you have nobody on your team right now, that you can go and bring 10 people into your organization in the next week, and you can turn that 10 into 100. There's a great book I encourage everybody to read. It's called The Magic of Thinking Big. And there is magic in thinking big. And if there was ever a time to put your foot on the pedal, it really is right now. It is a simple business. This is a simple build, but don't take your focus off of the activity. Activity is what drives results. Results is what drives lifestyle. And lifestyle is what provides you to go out there and share your testimonial with other people. Kathy Lewis, another great example. She's on here today. She's brand new, just got started with $1, and she's rocking the business. Okay, I don't want to go, I hate saying names because there's so many names to share. But my one tip for you today is don't underestimate the power of one. Don't underestimate your power. Don't underestimate your ability. Don't judge yourself. My mentors always told me, rejoice when God blesses your neighborhood, your neighbor, because this means God's in the neighborhood. So if he's going around blessing your neighbors, your door is next. Just keep showing up with a positive attitude. Keep showing up with the mentality of I am great. I deserve to win. I'm going to win. And I'm going to go do everything it takes to load my matrix and to change potentially generational wealth during this short period of time. Listen, if all of these stories can win, you can win. We believe in you. We love you. May is going to be an extraordinary month. There's some of you on this call right now. You just got started within the last hour, 30 minutes, and your organization is going to grow into 100 people by the end of this month. Believe it to be true, and it'll show up for you. Mark and Tammy, thank you guys so much. Thank you for the leadership here in DreamTrips, and I'm sure we'll be seeing you on one of our trips here shortly. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Micaiah. And, just for everybody listening around the world, you can just hear the excitement in people's voices, obviously. And we can't feature everybody, but I tried to get a little bit from everywhere around the world, but we've got people, I've been hearing from leaders all weekend long. I was just texting with Martin Ruoff. He's kind of asking me what the heck I got up my sleeve, like what's next? I mean, I know it's hard to beat this promotion, and this promotion is the beginning of a strategy. I was texting with Martin, just saying there's more to come. Believe me, there's more behind this promotion. And so that's a little bit what I really want to talk about. But I mean, all the teams just coming together as one. I love it. And I know we have, Florentine and Jetta from Romania as well. Just crushed it, just turned it on. And I want to thank all of our translator, Buffy, Tio, Chris, Javier, and Kinga. It takes a lot to translate this type of a call. It takes a lot behind the scenes to have that many languages going on. And so here's what I want to talk about real quick. How do you capitalize on the most? Okay, we've changed the game in network marketing. Network marketing is as simple as a business can get in one way, but it can be complicated in another way because you're learning an entirely new process and industry. What this has done, and you've heard it from, and I had no idea what the leaders were going to say in their testimonials, but you heard it throughout. Hadi brought it up. Someone that got in, wasn't going to do a lot, brought someone else that got started, that just won the promotion. You hear Micaiah talking about people that got in and get, 14 people started right away. We had a lady today got started this morning, got 9 people signed up by tonight, right? So this just shows you the speed and how this almost goes a little bit viral. Something that we're really used to. The gig economy has changed everything in the way that we do business. For myself, 2 decades, I've been doing traditional network marketing, and things are really shifting in the gig economy. People want the business to work faster. They want it to be simpler. They want to have to explain less, right? And they want some type of a good offering to the customer. And we have nailed it and hit it out of the park with the way that we've done this. And so what I want to first say is if I couldn't just be a coach to you for a second, is here's the number one thing you want to do is don't take your foot off the gas. Okay, don't take your foot off the gas. One of the biggest things I was concerned about is when you tell people, I didn't want to say we're extending it for 1 week and then extend it for another week. I want to let you know, look, you got a month. You got 31 days right now that you can literally change your business. You could literally change your life in one way. I hate to say that, sometimes it can come off kind of cheesy, but how can you change your life in 1 month? But the reality is like there are people on here, their team grew their community to 100 people. On an average of $4 commission in residual income, that's $400 a month. I mean, that's a car payment, right? With 3 weeks worth of work, right? If you look at, some people added 500 people to their community, that's $2,000+ a month of residual income. Obviously, not every single customer keeps it 100% of the time. Not every credit card's going to clear. There'll be some that decline. That's just normal business, right? But a large percentage of conversion is going to happen into next month, where we're taking all of the dollar promo entries and converting them into full-time members, right? And why? Because it's a real value. We have a real proposition. We're giving someone $500 worth of loyalty points, and they go in and they can literally see that it's real, and they can immediately start traveling and using the points. The fun of DreamTrips, being able to earn rewards. And then everybody that joined this month already has 1 month of the 6 months. You think about this. Every one of you that joined, okay, really every single person on this call, now you're 5 months away, right? If you look at, you joined it at $1, and that dollar counted for your first month. You're 5 months away from your cruise, okay? Next month, you'll be 4 months away from your cruise. It's pretty significant. And so here's what I want to tell you right now. This is the best advice I can give you. Don't give up an inch. Now, I'm a military guy, so I usually talk a little bit like military. Don't give up an inch of the battlefield. That's what we say in the military. Don't give up 1 single inch. Once you have momentum, okay, you have to apply pressure and not give up 1 inch of the battlefield. Life is a battlefield. Business is a battlefield, okay? Being an entrepreneur is a battlefield, right? You have challenges every day. It requires leadership. And so here's how you win big time on this promotion is don't give up an inch. And so what you want to do is beat your numbers every single day. So as a company, we just drove our numbers every single day, okay? Every single day. And what I mean by that is we looked at what were the company numbers yesterday, and we knew today we had to beat the numbers that we did yesterday, even if it's by 1. So I'm going to challenge every single one of you to use a 30-day tracker, okay? You could just do it in your calendar system. You could do it on a piece of paper, and that is, what are your numbers today? Okay, which let's say, what was your numbers the last day of April? And on the first day of May, you have to beat those numbers by 1. So if your team brought in 5 people today, the last day of April, you have to do at least 6 members the first day of the month. If you did 6 the first day of the month, on May 2nd, you need to do at least 7, right? Now, I'm not saying you only want to grow by 1, but you want to grow a minimum by 1. The number 1 rule in geometric growth, we're using geometric growth. We're using math. This is just a simple mathematical equation that we're using. We can predict already at the end of May where the company's going to be using mathematical data and using forecasting. Okay, we're not going to be perfectly the exact number. We're going to be pretty precise within the numbers, okay? And so this is what it comes down to. The number one rule is don't go backwards. So on May 1st, on the last day of April, if your team did 10 new people for the day, on May 1st, don't do 5. That means you went backwards. Grow by 1 minimum. Now, some of you are like, I'm going to grow by 5 or I'm going to grow by 10. That's fine. Grow by as many as you possibly can, but don't go backwards, okay? Even if you stayed the same one day, that's better than losing 1. Okay, don't go backwards, only go forward. Do not give up an inch of momentum. Okay, for those of you that are brand new, you just started, you have a huge advantage. You've never talked about DreamTrips before. You haven't shared DreamTrips with anybody that you know. You truly have an advantage. For some of us have been around for a while, we've talked to everybody we know about DreamTrips, right? And so you have basically an open book. I want to just reach out to you that are new here today. Don't let any of these big numbers scare you, okay? Just do you, okay? But here's what I do want to tell you, that you being new, let's say you're on here today and you haven't even, it's just you, right? You don't yet have a travel community. By adding 5 people today, who each then go get 5, who each then go get 10, you just start to multiply that. You could be into the hundreds by the end of May, starting with 0 today, okay? And let me tell you, this is the number one formula we've been teaching. Some of these people that put thousands of people, okay, in the business in the past 3 weeks, it's because they use the power of 10. So here's what I'm going to challenge every single person on here to do. Add 10 personal members to your travel community today. You personally, as a leader, add 10 members to your travel community today. Teach those 10 to do the same. What that means is then you're going to multiply to 100. Teach those to do 10, and that's 1,000. So when I say you could put 1,000 people in the business this month, I've never said that in my 22-year career. Those of you that know me, I don't overhype things. I'm not going to give you a number that's totally unrealistic, okay? And when I give you numbers, it's perfect math. It's never going to work out perfectly, okay? Never. It's just perfect math. It's never going to work out like that. I'm giving you an example, okay? But here's the reality of it. You know, you're sitting here today and you added 50 people under the promotion to your travel community, and you're starting here on May 1st. If those 50 each go get 10, you have 500. That should be your goal 100% within the next 7 days, is that your brand new team of 50 each adds 10. That gets you to 500. That means you have 3 weeks left. If those 500 add 10, that's 5,000. I know that sounds like crazy numbers, but I'm telling you today as the CEO, that's what we're doing as a company. We're multiplying into the tens of thousands. We plan on adding tens of thousands of new members, okay, by the end of what we're going to do. We have a 90-day business plan, okay? This is just a small part of it. Okay, the next thing is, and I'm going to give you a little bit more of our business plan. I'm going to tease you a little bit, and I'm almost done here. I know we went over a little bit. I know you guys are laughing at me for that. But the training game has completely been reinvented. We no longer have a complicated traditional model of network marketing. We no longer have to explain all the ingredients and explain everything about what we do, because you're trying to sell something that's, you know, cost into the thousands. Instead, we re-engineered the front end of our model by giving someone an opportunity at low to no cost to come in, poke around, look at our system, look at our membership, fall in love with the discounts and DreamTrips and everything that we have. And they get a full month of being a full member for $1 plus 500 points to use in the portal. And so we re-engineered. This is not just a simple little thing. We re-engineered how someone would enter the business in our model. This model is over 150 years old of network marketing, right? I mean, there's companies that are 100 years old in network marketing. Some people don't realize that. So we've changed the model. When you change something so drastically like we just did, all of the training that we normally do with a new person goes away. So I want to teach you something real quick. It's all about onboarding your member. In the coming week, we're going to start live membership onboarding Zooms. Okay, so we're gonna be, you know, quick. These are like 15-minute Zooms that teaches someone how to log in and how to use their $500 in loyalty points. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 types of Zooms that we're gonna be starting. how to onboard your member, how to teach a member to use the membership. And then the second Zoom series is how to grow your travel community. That's the new training, guys. How to use your membership and how to grow your travel community, okay? So how to onboard a new member is very simple. There's 5 steps. 1, how to log into your membership, okay? 2, how to use your $500 in loyalty points. Number 3, how to access DreamTrips. Number 4, plug your new member into the company, whether it's the US English global call, whether it's the European global call, or whether it's our global call in Asia Pacific. Plug them into the company, plug them into the Facebook community where we can welcome them, right? And number 5 is book a trip with them. Okay, get them on a trip, whether it's a Discover trip or a Dream trip. So 5 steps to duplication. Okay, so your goal is today, go add 10. Get 10 personal people started in your travel community today. Pretend the promotion never existed before. Today's the first day you ever heard of it. Get 10. Teach your 10 to get 10 and multiply by 10. You will have hundreds of people in your travel community. You'll add $400, $800, $1,200 a month to your monthly residual check by just simply doing 10, multiplying it by 10. And I'm being very modest on those numbers, okay? So once again, 5 steps to duplicate this promotion is onboarding your members. See, if you just sign someone up $1, you don't tell them what they bought, you don't show them the value, they're just going to cancel, right? We're not looking to do that. Think about it. We make no money when this new member joins. We actually spend money on them because we believe in our product and we want them to see the value in the product. So teach them how to log in, step 1. Teach them how to use their $500 in loyalty points, step 2. Step 3 is how to access DreamTrips. Step 4 is plug them into the company system. And step 5 is help them book a trip. Okay, if we just do this as a team and we just literally focus in on how many people we can bring in at $1 and onboard them correctly, we're going to absolutely explode as a company, okay? Last but not least, guys, is we are about 2 weeks away from launching a massive PR campaign. Okay, this is a very, very high level PR campaign. It's going to come from multiple different directions. You're not going to know everywhere we're doing this campaign, but you're definitely going to see us. Okay, so first of all, we're going to launch the largest social media branding campaign that I've ever seen in network marketing. Okay, been around a while. I've seen companies try and do it. Not that great. I've seen companies do it, but not go as big as we're going to go. We're 2 weeks away from the beginning. It's not a one person campaign. It's not a 1 week campaign. We have a 90-day run that we're on right now. Okay. We started it. We started to give you the fuel to get into May. Okay. So May, June, and July, a 90-day run. And I'm just going to say, you want to give everything you've got to this business in the next 90 days, because we're going to be feeding different things on top of the 90 days to push this company into absolutely true geometric growth and true business momentum. And so our PR campaign is going to start on social media, and we're going to have a massive influencer campaign. So we're going to have, let's just put it this way, tens of millions of people are going to see DreamTrips. And that's not just some hypey sales thing, okay? Tens of millions of people are going to see DreamTrips on their social media page. And that's just the beginning. And then every month there forward, we're going to launch multiple influencers that have millions of followers, okay, into the DreamTrips travel community. And go in and take that into the tens and tens and tens and tens of millions of impressions around the world of social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Okay, what does that mean for you? If you are building a large travel community, if you're growing your travel community, you're going to get the advantage of all these people that are joining your community. You're going to see DreamTrips over and over and over and over again. See, in marketing, people don't always say yes the first time you share it with them. But if you can use marketing, right, and put DreamTrips in front of tens and tens and tens and tens of millions of people through impressions on social media, and then you launch a $1 customer acquisition campaign where you're giving $500. So you take away the path, you take all resistance away, right? So you're letting enrollment be almost free to nothing, right? And then you're giving an offer, and then you're using marketing campaigns to put DreamTrips in front of people in the tunes of tens of millions of people on social media. And that's not our only way. You know, you're gonna bump into us on blogs. You're gonna bump into us. We're not gonna give out. You know, we don't want our competition to know our marketing strategy fully. I know they're listening in here right now, trying to figure out the heck is DreamTrips doing. Here's the reality of it: we have a serious battle plan. Okay, we have a serious business plan. This promotion wasn't some 3-week type. Throw a Hail Mary pass to try to see if we could sign some people up. This was to set you up for May. So all of you that took the mission and went after it and took it serious and took the last 3 weeks and went as hard as you possibly could, you're going to get the biggest gain, because we just allowed you all to fill the bucket so that on May 1st, we could start on our 90-day run. And I'm going to tell you right now, what we're going to do from a PR standpoint and a branding standpoint is going to blow your mind. I'm letting you know. We've hired some people in the background. You're not going to necessarily know who these people are. They're gonna be taking the brand and putting it out there and pushing very, very, very hard. Okay, and it's a multi-tiered approach. And if you want to be able to gain traction from what the company's about to launch, you just got to get big quick. You got to grow your individual travel community as big as you possibly can. How do you do that? By first, you are the beginning of your community, right? So each of you have your own travel community. Together, we're a global travel community. It's starting off. Add 10 personal members to your travel community and teach them to do the same. That is literally the formula. And if you just do that and don't pretend like you have 31 days, and if you follow the method, do not give up an inch of the battlefield, right? That means that you're going to grow by one. The power of one is very, very powerful. So grow by one a day, okay? And some of you are going to grow by 5 a day. Some of you are going to grow by 10. Some of you right now, some of you in the past couple of days grew by hundreds a day, and some of you just blew it out. You grew by 200, 300, 400 a day. So for those of you that are like, oh man, I missed it. You know, people are growing by 100 a day. You have to understand that they started by themselves. They got 10 people started, 20 people started, and then they taught their people how to duplicate this very simple system. And they ended up getting hundreds and hundreds of people joining the travel community. And not only is that lucrative, right? Because our to earn referrals in your travel community is very simple, right? You're referring people to the travel community. Those people pay a monthly membership, and those referral bonuses are paid out in our compensation package, okay? And so, but you want to get as much of the momentum going in the beginning of the month and not take advantage of the 31 days on day 30. Very, very, very important, okay? And so DreamTrips International strategy on how we're going to show the world who we are is absolutely massive. The last thing I'm going to leave you with before I hang up here tonight and wish all of you well, those that are going to try to sleep, and the rest of the world that just woke up and you're going to get a whole day advantage on the rest of the Americans, is this: be ready for a journey of 100 trips. Just be ready. I'm going to give you some teasers here, and be ready for the launch of a massive trip that we're going to bring to all of you. In about a week or so, we're going to launch trip 1 on a journey of 100 trips as a company. It's going to be a huge branding campaign. It's going to be an invite to every brand new member. Think about it. We have thousands and thousands and thousands of new members from around the world. And be prepared for trip 1, because we're going to invite everyone from around the world to the Western Hemisphere for trip 1. We're going to put trips all over the world, but trip 1, there's only one trip 1. And so we have a campaign that is going to be something that is cool. It's exciting. It's hip. It's so gig economy. It's something that everybody's looking for. People want to be part of a club, a community, a group of people that are going somewhere. And trip one's going to kick off a journey of 100 trips. And so you can only ever be part of trip one time. And so I'm going to just tease you right now. In about a week or so, we're going to launch a trip that's the grand launch of the whole new look of DreamTrips International with our loyalty program, our DreamTrips rewards, and some of the things that we're going to be bringing to the table in our branded campaign. So put it in your calendar. Trip one is coming. It's going to sell out very, very, very fast. We've never done anything like this. Some of you might call it a mega trip. Someone will call you a rock star trip. You can call it whatever you want. We're calling it trip one, and get ready. With that, take care, take charge. Don't lose one single inch of the battlefield, guys, not 1 inch. You have to wake up every day and say, what were my numbers yesterday? And I must beat my numbers by 1 each day for the month of May. And we'll bring even more stuff to you that we're in this branding campaign. Don't forget, we're also relaunching our contest. We're going to draw another winner at the end of May to earn, to be able to be raffled off. Anyone that joins at $1 promo for $10,000 worth of loyalty points. We're gonna raffle that off just like we did tonight at the very end of the month. So with that, guys, gals, appreciate each and every one of you, our translators, the staff, everybody that hasn't slept in a long time. Sorry to put you in the no sleep phase. Let's do it again. Let's show this industry what DreamTrips is about. We are absolutely disruptive, transformative, and innovative. DTI. You guys take care, take charge. Have a great night and a great morning.